Have you ever wondered how ricotta cheese is made? Welcome to the intriguing world of cheesemaking, where we delve into the fascinating process of transforming simple milk into creamy, delightful ricotta cheese. Originating from Italy, ricotta has found its way into the heart of various cuisines around the globe, renowned for its delicate taste and versatile nature. Whether it's the star of a savory dish or a sweet dessert, ricotta never disappoints. Today, you're about to unlock the secrets of making this delightful cheese. The journey of ricotta cheese begins with the simplest of ingredients, milk. This unassuming dairy product is the heart and soul of ricotta. But not just any milk will do. The type of milk used can dramatically impact the final product. Cow's milk is often used for its accessibility and mild flavor. Goat's milk, on the other hand, imparts a distinct tanginess to the cheese. Sheep's milk, rich and creamy, results in a denser, heartier ricotta. And let's not forget buffalo milk, whose high fat content gives a luxurious creaminess to the cheese. However, the type of milk is just one factor. The quality of the milk is paramount. Fresh, unpasteurized milk with no additives or preservatives is the gold standard. The purer the milk, the better the ricotta. So, the next time you savor a spoonful of ricotta, remember, it's much more than just curdled milk. Once the milk has been chosen, it's time to delve into the process. The next step in the process is to curdle the milk. This involves heating the milk gently until it's just about to boil. Now, here's where the magic happens. We introduce an acid into the mix, such as vinegar or lemon juice. This acid acts like a key, unlocking the proteins in the milk, causing them to stick together and form curds, while the remaining liquid becomes whey. Think of it like a high school dance. The acid is the music that gets the party started. The proteins, initially milling about like shy teenagers, start to gather together, forming little groups or curds. The rest, those who decide not to join the dance, become the whey. This is the science of cheesemaking distilled to its simplest form. The art of curdling is truly an enchanting dance of chemistry and culinary skill. Once the curds have formed, we move on to the next exciting stage. With the curds formed, it's time to separate them from the whey. This is where the magic really happens. Picture a cheesecloth, a simple yet crucial tool in our cheesemaking journey. The curds are gently poured onto this cloth, allowing the whey to drain away, leaving only the curds behind. Now, here's where patience truly becomes a virtue. The straining process can't be rushed. Each minute that ticks by allows the curds to release more whey, refining their texture and enhancing their taste. If you rush this step, you risk ending up with a ricotta that's too wet, too loose, and lacks that distinctive creaminess we associate with this Italian delicacy. The draining process can take a few hours, but trust me, it's worth every second. As the whey drips away drop by drop, the curds transform, becoming richer, thicker, and more flavorful. With the curds separated, we're almost at the finish line. We're now at the final stage of our ricotta cheesemaking journey. So you've had a glimpse of the magic that is curdling and separation. Now it's time to meet the star of the show, the curds. These tiny fragments of dairy goodness are the heart of ricotta cheese. They are heated again, but this time very gently to draw out any remaining whey. It's a delicate dance, a balance between heat and time, and the result is a richer, creamier texture that is the hallmark of good ricotta. Once the curds have been fully drained, it's time for seasoning. A sprinkle of salt, perhaps a touch of herbs, it's all up to you. Remember, the beauty of homemade ricotta lies in its versatility. You can tweak and tailor it to your own palate. Next comes storage. Fresh ricotta is a delicate creature. It doesn't like to be kept waiting. It's best enjoyed within a week, stored in an airtight container in the coldest part of your refrigerator. And let's not forget the myriad ways you can use this remarkable cheese. It's a superstar in both sweet and savory dishes. From the classic lasagna and cannoli to the humble toast and pancake, ricotta is a culinary chameleon, able to adapt and enhance a wide variety of dishes. And there you have it, your homemade ricotta cheese, ready to elevate your culinary creations. So, how do we make ricotta cheese? It all starts with the humble milk, which is gently heated until it begins to curdle. This curdling process, a captivating transformation, results in the formation of delightful curds. The curds are then separated, a magical step where the whey part ways with the solids. Finally, the curds are treated to some final touches, resulting in the creamy, delicious ricotta we all know and love. From milk to curds to your very own ricotta cheese, it's a journey worth embarking on. Who knew cheese making could be so fascinating?